Hey Scorpio, how's it going? Channeled some messages for you guys, and I got divulging secrets, extramarital affairs, chronic cheating, infidelity. Some truth can no longer be avoided. There's karmic patterns, releasing, and some kind of damaging info coming to the surface. Okay. And then I heard the name John, but I also got Mad Men, and I think that might be one of the actors in it. So I don't know if that's just why I got that name or if that name pertains to somebody in this situation. But or can be something that name stands for, something like, I don't know, like a John. Okay, but there's this like snobby, like what's good for one person isn't okay for the other. Old traditions, things that are accepted by like an inner circle or somebody that who somebody is surrounded by, but it's giving heavy like cheating and somebody seeing like it's not a big deal. Like, what's the big deal? Like, something's really odd here. And there's like a person, I don't know. There's just a lot of lies and secrecy and like double life and so many like hidden things going on. I don't, Scorpio, I don't know, but it feels crazy. But I was thinking, like, as I'm going through this, if you're the person, hopefully you're not the person doing this, but if you're the person dealing with this is like, a Scorpio is not one to play with. I mean, no one is. But a Scorpio can get dark real quick. You know, like they can be very fiery. I don't know, something seems, I just got something as provocative and something is like borderline, like obsessive to a dangerous point. Whatever that means. Okay. Narcissistic behavior. Yeah. Yes. Oh my God. This is really toxic. And I don't know if you're dealing with an air sign, but something is the way someone looks at things is very self-interest. They don't see anything but what they want, but they put on them. I don't know. This is a very, gosh, this feels like somebody really has shut off. Like they lack empathy. There's no, like when vampires shut off their humanity, if you've watched Vampire Diaries and you know the originals, but like when they shut off their humanity, that's what I'm getting. This verbal abuse, somebody is nasty as hell, and they don't want somebody talking about it. Yeah, emotional withdrawal. Jeez, this is terrible. Fear of rejection. I mean, this feels like somebody not leaving someone not leaving a relationship because they feel like they can't get better. Well, and it can even be too that somebody stays, someone doesn't want to face their own shadow, so they stay with someone who is kind of like a doormat where they can get away with this type of behavior because they're not going to speak up. Oh yeah, this is a very messy situation. Refusing to listen. It's like even if you try to talk to somebody, they don't want to hear it. Man, Scorpio, this is a very unhealthy, self-righteous, acts spiritually superior, condescending, and preachy. Scorpio. Oh no. This is a tool bag. I mean, this is really bad. This feels, I mean, even look at I'm getting like noir, right? Noir, right? Like the old-timey detective shows and stuff. It's even giving like old-time thoughts, beliefs. Like somebody doesn't want the world to change, or they don't want... Oh, I'm telling you, this is somebody who thinks that, like, they can do whatever they want, and the other person should have no opinion on the matter. Their feelings don't matter. Somebody else's feelings don't matter. Dangerous when together, triggering, explosive. You see what I said? A Scorpio is not one you want to cross. A Scorpio is not one you want to cross, baby. What did I say? You. Thank you, Spirit. You can, yeah. Because it can turn fiery real quick. Real quick, y'all. A time bomb. Man. This is like, they're like, what the did you just say to me? And it's like, what are you going to do with that? You got to find out. Oh, I told you. Scorpio is not one to mess with. Absolutely. Freaking not. Toxic. Empty, toxic, unpredictable, distant. Oh my gosh. I just heard one more. That makes 8. Scorpio is the 8th house. This could be where you have Scorpio placements or your 8th house placement. Other loves. Yeah. Still involved with the past, cheating, secret affections. Someone is... Man, I'm not... Somebody got a lot of boo things. Okay, somebody got a lot of boo things. I'm not saying that lightly either, Scorpio, because... Oh my gosh. I don't know if you're dealing with this person. I really, truly hope you're not this person. It feels like you're dealing with this person, or you know someone like this, or like a friend is, right? It's somebody in your energy. I'm getting like a very timid energy, which is odd because it doesn't feel like a Scorpio energy. This feels like a Pisces energy, but like a shadow Pisces energy. Because a Pisces is cool till they're not. Because Pisces can really take on any of the zodiac personas. It's kind of brilliant and scary at the same time, but this is, yeah, it's a very timid, like, I don't know, baby boo. But we gonna get into it. Yeah. Temperance, Hangman. Temperance in the upright. Hanged Man in reverse. And the Strength card in reverse. The Temperance card can be about trying to go with the flow. Being hopeful, healing, patient. It was just 11:44 on the timer. Being healing, patient. Can also be like trying to stay balanced, trying to maintain some type of balance, right? But it can also be protection. It can also be divine intervention. The Hanged Man in reverse. This is, when it's upright, it's like somebody is trying to gain a new perspective, right? Or they're surrendering to their circumstances. They're pausing. You know, they're kind of letting things go. This feels like the Hanged Man. There's no... Something is like 0 to 100 here. I don't know. I'm telling you. This is like I'm calm until I'm not. I'm patient until I can't hold back anymore. I'm sick of it. I need to release something. Like there is no... It is... like releasing. Look at this part. Look at this. This is like release. Like I can't. And the Strength in reverse. This is like I couldn't find it in myself to go with grace. But like I'm about to pop them off. It's a very. It's like on one hand, right? Someone is explosive, and they can't contain like the beast within, right? They're very impatient, or you really, like, you don't know what they're going to do, like live wire, right? Like this unpredictable, and look what's underneath of it, hoity-toity. And then vicious cycle, because something keeps occurring. This Temperance card, you know, it's a Sagittarius card. It's right after Scorpio, but the in-between sign, right, is, I think it's Ophiuchus. I think it's Ophiuchus. I think that's how you say it. I apologize if that's not the correct way. But I don't know if it's the snake pair or, but he's fire and water. And this just, I'm telling you, something is like verging toward fiery. The hangman is water. Temperance and strength are both fire. Something is not a good combo here. Deadly combo. Yes, this is not a good combination. This is oh my. Like, I feel like there is a, it's almost like somebody's been patient, 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 and then something pops off. I don't know. And that could be now, like, fed up with something. But there's a very much kind of, this person does not see another way to see something. Like, there is no other way other than their way. 1616 on the timer, y'all. 16's the freaking Tower card. More fire. More fire. The Page of Wands, more fire. The Judgment, more fire. This is crazy. Tell me more, Spirit. I'm going to get a couple more because I want to go in with the Kipperish on this one. This is not the 10 of fucking swords. Do you see that card? Somebody has had enough. This is not good. I'm telling you, this deadly combo bottled up. Somebody is... Did y'all see that? The 5 of Swords. Guys, I told you. Something about like air energy. Man. Lots of betrayal, manipulation, narcissistic behavior. This is like a bully. I know best. I know what I'm talking about. Shut up. I don't care what I have to do. I'm winning. I don't care who I hurt. I don't care. Judgment. Oh my gosh. Y'all. The Judgment card in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot there's an angel on it. The Temperance card. There's an angel on it. This asshat is in between 2 angel cards, okay? This feels very much like enough is enough. The divine is stepping in. That's what this feels like. Like you're done for. Somebody's done too much. The 6 of Cups, somebody's done too much. Ooh, yes. That self-righteous, acts spiritually superior. This is a toxic masculine energy. Does not mean it's a man. Just means this energy is toxic masculine, right? Where it's very bullying. I know what's best. Can be aggressive, unemotional, not vulnerable, you know, prone to infidelity, prone to addictions, things like that. Drinking, you know, they could drink a lot. This is, oh my God. This is a really, Scorpio, what the hell's going on? This is a really shitty person. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This is a really shitty person. Harsh. Judgy. It was just 2020 on the timer. Like, do you see things clearly now? Or are you about to? Or is hindsight 2020? I don't know. That's the thing, is like, I don't know if this is male or female. Because there's definitely a timid energy here. But there's an energy of like, somebody plays nice. They are very overpowering. They are very bossy, very egotistical. The world owes them something. Don't you know who I am? Kind of energy. Like, I don't know. No. It's a no. I don't, what is this, guys? Who's like, I don't know if this is like, even, it could be maybe a friend of yours. I don't know if this is a relationship or if this is someone you're dealing with, somebody you know, because we got the 6 of Cups on the bottom, right? It's gonna be family, it's gonna be friend, it's gonna be a freaking parent. But this is like knowing somebody is shitty and someone else doesn't say anything. Why? I mean, I get it. Everybody's different, right? There's different situations. It's unfortunate but true, but some people truly can't speak up because there's fear for what will happen. And that is, well, I'm not going to lie, it just straight pisses me off. It's not okay that anybody's put in that situation, but it happens. But someone just doesn't say anything. But there's fear here. Somebody's trying to like manipulate something and man, bully something. Like you can't bring anything up. You can't bring anything up from the past. They don't want to talk about any of the indiscretions. They don't want to talk about anything that they've done wrong. Absolutely not. How very dare you? Like, that's the energy. What the what the helly? It's a straight up haterade. Hold on. Yeah, somebody doesn't like something. Part man, part woman, all angel. This is fucking somebody balanced. This can be someone who... Ooh. Somebody deals with some type of... Somebody doesn't... Oh my God. Look, Scorpio, somebody's a POS. And they do not... Somebody's... That's what it is. It's like a fucking earth angel. Like someone is a temperance angel. And this triggers someone. Bad. Bad. Because somebody's not stuck. Somebody didn't want to... Yeah. Somebody released something. This is like, I don't... Man. Somebody's hating your in balance. Hating that you've released something. Hating that you've let something go. Hating this. Like somebody... I don't know if you're with this judgment, you're on your own, you're on your path, your purpose. This is your divine purpose. When you get the judgment, you start with the temperance angel, you get the judgment card. This is like remembering, calling things up. Like someone has surpassed another person. Spiritually, emotionally, healing wise. Okay, this is someone, I just heard very advanced. That's dealing with a spiritual narcissist. I just heard spiritual. I got that in, I think, Cancer's reading. I think it was Cancer's reading, spiritual narcissist. If it wasn't Cancer, it was Gemini. But I'm pretty sure I said this in one of those readings too. Somebody's a dick. They's a dick. Okay? That's what you're dealing with. What the heck? Love spell on the bottom of the deck. Emotional manipulation. Distorted. Look at this. Distorted masculine energy. Told you. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, somebody's a douche canoe, man. Strength in reverse. Yep. Narcissistic tendencies. That's ego, baby. Somebody does not give a fuck. I told you. There is no... This is somebody you can... Man. So, you or somebody, there is no more F's to give about something or someone. I don't want to hear it. I don't want apologies. I don't know. I don't know if somebody's expressing something or if somebody can just tell that someone is over it, beyond over it. But there's an emotional reaction that is, it feels physical. It feels verbal and physical, which is very common for someone who exhibits narcissistic behavior or who embodies a lot of toxic masculine or distorted masculine traits. This is a fucking bully. A manipulative, sneaky, lying bully. Somebody needs to be jacked in the face. I said it. They do. Not a bunch. It's just like let them run their mouth one more time, jack them in the face, and walk away. Like that's what somebody needs because they need to be have their butt spanked and sat in a corner or some shit. I don't know by like the divine. Like Archangel Michael needs to punt kick somebody because they're not. This is such a frustrating energy. They're right about everything. They don't see things your way because they don't want to. They don't. Man, you could. This is like you showing somebody evidence of something, facts, right? Nope, you're wrong. The sky is clearly blue. And you're like, man, that sky is a beautiful blue out there today. They're like, what are you talking about? The sky's green. Are you fucking blind? Like, this person will just deliberately disagree with you for the shits and giggles of it. Because heaven forbid you be right about anything. They cannot have that. This is somebody who cannot have the opposite sex. Anybody other than them be right, basically. Unless it's somebody who agrees with every little thing that they do. Like you had better agree with every little thing that they do. This person is a fucking dick. Here's a family. Look at this. This is like something is a flat out fucking lie. The family that prays together stays together. I don't know how I feel about this with the Ten of Swords. A little bit earlier, I heard randomly as I was walking through my kitchen, blasphemy. And then I got like a group of, I sat down at my desk and it was like, there's a group of religious people who are like banding together to go against spiritualists or like people that are in their divine purpose or have a calling, right? And then I got like tarot readers or divination or some type of natural healing. Think witches. 3333 on the timer. Okay? Y'all feel me? And it's like very douchey. Okay? King James energy. You feel me? Very douchey. I'm telling you, like something's been released or you've already made it through something. Or you're working on it or something. This is like a way of life or a way somebody was brought up that keeps repeating. Man, this is really like old-fashioned way of thinking. Just it doesn't make any sense. Like the son can do whatever he wants, right? Okay, be promiscuous, be whatever. They can do whatever. But it's like if the daughter were to do like half of what the sons did, right? It's not okay. It's a sin. They're called names. They're this, they're that. Oh, like, man, there's a really uppity, like an uppity family, an uppity community. These are the type of people that have a lot to say, right? Like, I'm spiritual, but I'm extremely judgmental. Why are they wearing that? Why did they do, like, it's like it's really odd. And there's just this nonchalant attitude about like their own kind or their own, whoever's in their family or whatever. They can do whatever they want. But if somebody else were to do that, it's not okay. Or if anybody is different than them, it's not okay. What's good for me is good for me, but don't you dare. I'm going to judge you and just be a dick. Like you can't talk about your feelings, explain your side, your perspective on anything, because it's always wrong. This is a person who does not listen to understand. They listen to fucking argue with you and go against whatever you're trying to say. Look at this. The Five of Swords. Man. Manipulation, lying, bullying, just being this is like threatening. Like you can't talk about Man. Something, baby. This just flew up to this bottled up. Look at that. And I'm pulling it for judgment. Something is about to... Somebody worries too much. Man, I'm telling you. There's some kind of guide, like somebody's this path. See, divine guidance. Something, I'm telling you, something's like a ticking time bomb here. This is like some kind of exposure, divine guidance to do something, express something, blow something up, stop holding back, let it out. Look at this. Emotional pain, community, and thinking. This is not saying anything because we're worried about what will the neighbors say. Like, no one can know the truth about things. Nobody can know the truth about things. What the heck, bro? Scorpio, I'm not gonna lie, this does not feel healthy, baby boo. You're dealing with some toxic people. They're just shitty. There is no easy way to say this. These are really crappy people. Crappy humans. Because spirituality shouldn't matter. Color shouldn't matter. Whether you're male or female shouldn't matter, right? Race, religion, ethnicity, etc. None of, financial status, none of that should matter. But it does to these people. And there's like sexism here. Like, this is very toxic. I'm telling you though, I keep getting this feeling that it is not just men. Females can also have toxic masculine traits. There are females in some group that not only say nothing about this shitty things that, the men do, but they enable that shit. This feels like, I just heard say what you need to say. This feels like saying what you need to say, cutting the cord and jetting. Like, I'm done. And it's like when you finally call, if any of you ever done this, when you finally call out someone who has narcissistic type traits, right? Or they're verbally, emotionally abusive, etc. You call them out. They're shocked, just, oh. And it's always, it's never what you come to them about. It's always your tone or how you approached them. Lots of deflecting. Turning it back around on you. How can you, what do you mean you're putting up boundaries? What does that mean? Why? How could you? Like, they're just these are very, very frustrating. Look, I was raised by one. I was married to one, baby boo. I know these people. And you know what I mean? Like, these types of people, this will take your identity from you. They basically erase who you are. They're the worst because they act like they're great and they're not. They're very shitty people. You're gonna have to piss off a lot of people, Scorpio. I don't know. That's what it feels like. Like you're gonna piss off a lot of people because somebody doesn't like. Oh my gosh. This is somebody who fucking cheats and blames it on the other person. Okay, a spouse cheats, they blame it on the other spouse. I'm sorry, what? It's that type of shit. They don't ever do anything wrong. Come on. How? The Ace of Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. The Ace of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles. These are people who get into relationships or who offer... Oh my, this gives me spiritual narcissist. This is somebody who is superficial. Everything is surface level. The emotions are surface level. I mean, you can look at that cup. There's not really any water in there. Curated. Something is... Man, this is codependency at its finest. This is, you can't quit me. This is superficial, toxic love, empty love. There is no love here. They are offering things, and it is for superficial reasons. It's getting into relationships because they cannot be independent. They get into relationships for the wrong reasons. They like people for the wrong reasons. This is very shitty. They do not like... This is, like I said, they don't want to be with someone who is independent, because independent people have a voice. They don't want someone to have a voice. They like people they can manipulate, walk all over, mold, blindly follow what they want. The Empress on the fence. This is like, man, this Empress on the fence is giving me wanting the Empress's energy, wanting the Empress's abundant energy, right? Because you've got to have, man, you got to have Empress energy. That's where abundance lies. That's how you bring things in. But do you see her? This is like, you look much better on your back. I shit you not. That's the energy of this. That is disgusting. I told you. Somebody needs jacked in the face. Sorry, guys. This is fucking terrible. What in the hell is wrong with people? I cannot get over this. Energy. It's so old-fashioned. It's so shitty. It's very Mad Men TV show behavior, right? Like women using men to move up in their careers. Men, you know, like doing things at the office with like their secretary. A woman can't move up in the company because they're supposed to be secretaries. This energy. It's like a bunch of men sitting around a table and a woman speaks up and they're like, why are you talking? Don't you have some coffee to make? It's that energy. I told you, so I need to jack in the face. Oh my God. I don't even know. What should Scorpio do? Baby! Wheel of Fortune. 8 of Cups. That's Scorpio energy, baby. That's changed the fucking game on some people. Walk away. It's time. Change it. Change the cycle. Change the narrative. Change the shit up. It's time. Walk away. And the Wheel of Fortune can be... It can be like fate, destiny, luck, the ebb and flow of life, you know, but the wheel is always moving. And a lot of times, if the Wheel of Fortune comes up, it can be unexpected, but it can be like it's time for a change. Something's been a certain way, you know, it's time for that wheel to turn. So it's time to switch something up. This is like it's time to blow somebody's fucking mind. I don't know, because something is walking away, piecing out, like going off on your own or your own journey. And all these cups, you see them? There looks like there's nothing in them. Like this one. This, look. You could very well be walking away from a lot of people. I mean, it could be friends. It could be like a whole ass family. It could be a group. It's going on your own journey. I don't know. I mean, it's nighttime. He's in a damn coat. You could be Irish goodbyeing. I don't freaking know. But all I know is your guidance is to switch shit up. Walk away from these people. They have nothing. They don't have... These people are sucking like everything out of something. These are shitty people. And this feels like you're supposed to be walking away. Okay, not even gonna lie, the energy that you get here is you walk away from something, right? You follow your dreams, you listen to your intuition, because you know, look at that. A tower is hitting. Some shit's about to blow up in somebody's face. You're not supposed to be a part of that. You've got shit to do. You're about to change some shit up. You might be the... I feel like I just heard heads are going to roll. Like putting somebody in their place or calling somebody out. This is like telling people to take several fucking seats. Telling them where they can shove it. I don't... That's what it feels like. Because it's like you got to take your power back. You know your worth. Someone doesn't give a shit about somebody's worth. Somebody's not worth anything to anybody. Other than their looks or what they can do for someone. Baby. Thank you, Spirit. Shaping your future. Shaping your own future. Hell to the yes. Trust the path ahead. Yeah, because you're in ascending. You're rising above. That's your... Something feels like your purpose, your path, what you're supposed to do this lifetime. I know, that sounds dramatic, but I'm shitting you not. Like, that's what this feels like. Because Scorpios have the ability to dig deep, right? Scorpios are very comfortable with the dark shit and with the deep shadow work and all the, the yucky stuff that people don't like to deal with. You dig that shit. It doesn't scare you. And these people don't like that. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about it. Like, I don't like that. And I'm pretty sure that came up in either Cancer or Gemini too. It was like, we don't talk about that. It was not. Oof. Trust the path ahead. Trust in the unfolding of your life. Every step is part of your journey to becoming who you're meant to be. Break the soul contract. Some bonds are meant for growth, not forever. When the lesson ends, the contract dissolves and you're free to walk away. When the lesson ends, you're free to walk away. Yes, baby. Signs, guidance. Signs, guidance, judgments. The messenger. There's some disruption in the community. It's meant to happen. These people are... I told you. They're shitty. Sacred Destiny Oracle. I got called to this one, and to be honest, I forgot that. I don't know why I said that. I'm always on it. I meant, like, to be frank, maybe that name is means something, but I forgot I even had this. I don't use this so much. It's a gorgeous deck, too. Security. Freedom. Look at that. Security and freedom. That came out with a quickness. Look at this. Freedom. And then look. Diligence. Look at that. Holy smokes. That is gorgeous. I'm gonna look these up right quick. Scorps. Firelit caves. Protected. Seeking, okay, let's see. Ancient times, forebears took refuge in caves where they could seek shelter from the weather and be protected from predators and enemies. It's a safe place. They build communities in there. They're also where sacred spiritual ceremonies occurred. Let's see. Caves represented a secret pathway to the underworld. That's Scorpio. The divine womb of Mother Earth and the Sacred Heart. They're energy portals for shamans and other spiritual explorers. You are safe and protected. No matter what is occurring in your life, you are in safe hands. Those in the realm of spirit are watching over you. Baby. You can relax and let go. I'm telling you. Let go. Taking a break, letting something go. And then freedom. Flies free. Man. As free as a bird. Wow. Express yourself without hesitation. Come on, Scorpio. This is crazy. Express yourself without hesitation. Break free and let your spirit fly. Make choices that increase your freedom. Don't be tied down. Go beyond predictable behavior. Be daring. Cast aside restrictions. Find your wings. As you do, you'll help others find theirs. Crap. It was just 10111 on the timer. Oh my gosh. You are not here to be ordinary or live a mundane life. You are here to step beyond limitations and self-imposed boundaries. Do not be trapped by convention or the need to please others. Choose life on your terms. Don't accept rules that don't feel right. You can be free and still be a part of a loving, supportive community. You, this feels like your soul is calling. You know something is not right. You don't like you're, I don't know if it's afraid to do something or if you're afraid you won't be accepted somewhere. If your soul is calling you to do something, do it. You will be accepted somewhere. That's why your soul's calling. It's like there's something in you it's like part of your DNA, right? Like a past life type thing that you can like feel. Like you might not be able to see it, but you can feel it. And this is like, I'm telling you, with the spirituality and like the witchy thingy and the occult thing, with this being Scorpio, and this is doing something or believing in something or exploring something that goes against or is very different than anything in your family has done. It could be even something that they are against. And this is like you are living your life for you. It's okay to tell people that are trying to stuff you in a box or make you conform to their ways. It's okay to tell them to stuff it. This is like spirit wanting you to be bold, to be free, to express yourself and your feelings. I mean, if you have to be blunt and say it like it is, then do so. Somebody is surrounded by D-bags. And this is like the time for being nice and polite and patient is no more. Like, enough of that shit. Say what you need to say. And then go on your way and be gone. F their feelings. I know it sounds harsh, right? It does. I get that. But at some point, you have to choose yourself, regardless of what it makes another person feel like. This is not abandoning somebody who's good to you. These are controlling, suffocating people, their beliefs, okay, their traditions, the way of thinking, and they try to silence you. Like I said, they want the Empress to lay down. You don't deserve to be on a throne. Who do you think you are? Excuse me. This is not. They keep everything hidden. You can't talk about the abuse. You can't talk about feelings. You can't talk about how shitty somebody was to you. But you can. I told you, this is somebody who is like, when you say something, instead of them recognizing that you're trying to communicate, you don't have a back and forth to help deepen, which is definitely a Scorpio thing, help deepen the connection, etc. They do not focus on that. They don't focus on your feelings. There is no validation of your feelings. F your feelings. They don't care about them. And it's very much like a how dare you, call me out on my bullshit. And also, I don't give a shit what you have to say. Your tone is pissing me off type stuff. I don't know, Scorps. That's what I have for you, okay? I hope this helped or resonated or whatever you needed it to do. And give the day a good you. That's all we can do, y'all. Okay? And good luck, Scorpio. Until next time. Peace.